Hey, love bug, Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom to know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of the video, or you tell me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos give good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times and just need confirmation, validation towards life path, or even soul purposes, or just needing spiritual guidance, please go ahead and share them while you're at it. Give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And this video is about Twin Flame 101, Heyokas. There are certain situations that you're being placed in to make sure that you know that your strength is stronger than your weaknesses. And a lot of times, I was like, dang, I don't know where I got that one from, because usually I think it was either when when you talk amongst yourself and you're talking to spirit, or you're just talking to the universe. And they'll always, with me, especially with the platform that I have, there'll be a lot of times I may talk about something to certain people, and it'll be maybe something that they said, and not get into detail about what they said. And it made me think about, like, wow, I know I went through that, or I know there's not just me going through that, but I know a lot of other people are struggling through different things that, hey, I need to make that a content about videos. Because, a lot of times we go through, a storm of struggle in some kind of way that will give you the truth about yourself. Everything that we are looking for, we have an issue at times, not everybody, but not all the time as well either. That will go to external validations to be able to get the truth that was already there in front of us within ourselves. And there's so many different things that'll take place in your life. I was the type of person that I used to go through things where I would give the shirt off of somebody's back, and it could be, and then it comes to that point where, because I was in that good light, I was in that good place, I was in a good mindset, and I was just like, I've always been that type of person. If I can help somebody, I want to help somebody, not help somebody just for me to be looking for something, or, being able to throw it in their face or rub it in their face a lot later. But just being able to know, I know what it felt like to lack in some kind of way. I know what it felt like to go through amidst the struggle when I really didn't have much. And then some kind of way God had sent an angel towards me, or a blessing towards me, to make sure, it didn't get worse. And a lot of times he'll make you sit in that situation for you to be able to understand what he's trying to show you within yourself. There's a lot of times that you may be around a lot of people that all they do is just spit in your face, be just very disrespectful, or, you constantly find yourself apologizing for different things that you felt dishonored you, but you place your projection towards other people, but people wouldn't apologize to you. Or, because it's, I know I showed a post of, it reminded me of what my dad always told me, and it was a post with him, and it was talking about, karma will show you. A lot of times karma and God will place people into your life to constantly embarrass you, disappoint you, and treat you cruelty, just for you to have that point where you have no choice but to walk away. You're better than this. Why are you allowing yourself to interact with people that just constantly disturbs your peace with some kind of treachery that they feel about themselves, so they place that on you. And a lot of times we get receptive, whatever that daggone word is. I'm not even going to try because I was like, receptive. I think that's the word I was talking about, where you're opening yourself up to always connect to that, because you're showing people, if you let them constantly dishonor you, just like I tell people, stop. I'd learned the hard way. Stop accepting, especially if you're getting cheated on. There'll be different situations. I'll constantly let somebody back because I'm feeling that my love will change them. And a lot of times you have to understand, the more you take people back, the less the respect they have for you, because they always know there's some kind of way I can be able to weasel myself back into. And it's just like, and it's sad that we do that. I've been that type of person. Now I'm like, shoot, I'm 44 years old. You get to that point where you start moving different. Look, man, I'm done. because some of your spirit is going to end up killing me, or I'm going to end up killing you. So let me allow myself to, just to really allow myself just to, it's showing me that, because a lot of times it could be, I would be that person that always showed people support when they doubted themselves, and when they finally got on that vibe of, oh, I'm the ish, I don't need you, I'm on my I'm on my journey where it's a new me, and it ain't including you in it. A lot of times they'll show you, sometimes people won't support you just because it's you. When you need that support back, there's a lot of times people see that you got something in you that can create something that'll be a powerhouse. And just because of that, they won't support you just because of that, because they know they're afraid about what you're going to become. And they know that. I see how times people will go out their way to try to self-destruct you, or make you be self-destructive just because they don't have anything. You always be, you have to be careful when people ain't got nothing to lose, because they have no problem with getting into your life and making sure that they take everything in your life and make you destroy it, or they're going to help you destroy it. People don't like seeing other people be happy. If they can't find their own happiness, they try to destroy everybody else's. So you have to understand that. But there'll be different times where, you have to be able to honor yourself. Know where your strength is. It's not in this situation. Sometimes people are weak and they want to be able to project your weaknesses out on you. And a lot of times they'll use it against you. You have to allow yourself to know you are much stronger than the weaknesses you carry. But that weakness will always give you a line of strength that you have to be open to be able to have. Just because the way you talk to somebody don't mean they're going to come back and feed you that same kind of energy that you gave out. It's okay, because there's a lot of times where I've seen different things. It's like, okay, people will block me, then unblock me. I've been at that type where I block people because the energy got too intense, or certain things was getting on my nerves. And a lot of times you have to put yourself in a position. There may have been a certain time that you may have been struggling, and somebody had to keep reminding you of that, and it's okay. But when that repetitive became too much of a habit for you, it's either going to be me or it's going to be them. And I've been through that, where there'll be different times where I felt like, it's time for me to disconnect from this journey and I have to go. Sometimes I'll give that person that heads up, and sometimes it depends on it. Like, shoot, you already know. Me, especially if we strongly connected like that, if I block you, you already know the reason why I did that. Because you already know I came in tune with your truth, but I also got very in tune with your deceptiveness of lies that you wanted to project as true. So it shows you a lot of times people will not support you, and this is that telling you this is your time to support yourself. There'll be times where you felt like you lacked on something. And I had that habit. Oh, I can go to this person, or I can go to that. A lot of times guys like, stop depending on other people, because I'm going to make them feel like, you working on their last nerve. Or, you don't have people that try to control you because they know you don't have nothing. That's when they say sometimes you have to be okay with not having at that time, because I'm going to give you what you need. It may not be everything you want at that time, but I'm going to make sure you have what you need to have. Because there'll be sometimes you may see a post, or you type of person that, like me, you like read numbers when you going through certain things, and you go look up this number and it show you, oh, you have everything that we gonna make sure, universe is gonna make sure you have everything you need. No, the hell you don't, because there'll be this, I need this and this and this and this and that, and it'll be just like, maybe, do you ever think that maybe the reason why you didn't get those things because you weren't staying honorable towards yourself as well as to the universe, to show gratitude with just a little speck of seed that they gave you the first few times? Oh, this is what you gave me. Oh, I'm blessed with this. You may have been, expecting a certain amount of money. And next thing you know, they gave you about $100 left. Oh, well, at least they gave me this little this. Oh, okay. Since you ain't grateful for that, how about I not give you nothing? How about that? Or, a lot of times they'll put you in a setback like that just because they know you may needed that little $40, but I'm trying to bless you with something else. You may need to pay off a bill right now. You are highly in debt. And they know that. God know everything you're going through. And a lot of times, well, not a lot of time, all the time, he'll place you on a path of destruction just for it can destroy everything that's not meant for you. Everything that's not tied down to you. A lot of times you getting exiled, you're not being picked, you're not being seen, you're not being heard. This is that reason, for certain reasons that he's placing for you to be able to understand. There's a lot of times, Your weaknesses has to be shown so you can know where that strength lies at. You know that you're truly stronger than what the heck you're facing right now. That may hurt to the core right now, but this is teaching you a lot of things you need to know about yourself, about other people, the ones that you need to stay in association with, and the ones you need to sit up here and discard real quick. There's a lot of times you got to abandon ship, no matter what's going on, no matter how long you know them. And I have to tell people that you can be in a friendship. I've been in a friendship with people that I grew up with because I was in a military family. My adopted family was military, and there was a lot of people that we stayed in close, connections with. And all when my tragedy happened 5 years ago, when I said I had like over 12, instant Facebook, had over 3,000, almost close to 5,000, folks on there that I stayed connection with because we went to high school together, middle school. And all of a sudden my truth that came out that was very tragic, but it was just very what the situation. I probably got good 7 friends now because either they done left because they didn't like that truth about me and then they wanted to make sure it was a lie and then they find out it was the truth. Or, where I just say, you know what, stuff got real. So let me allow myself quality is better than quantity to me. A lot of times you have to have a good handful of people in your circle. Sometimes I tell people my circle's so small, I end up talking to myself. You catch me talking to myself, man, look, I'm having a staff meeting. Can you come back in a few minutes? I got to get an expert's advice. So I'm talking to myself right now. I'm talking to my higher self. So me and them getting reacquainted, and they can show me better than the certain people that I know that maybe you just send me on purpose, in the opposite way that, I'm not meant for. So you have to understand there's a lot of different times that God will place you on that path that will place you in a straight-ish storm, and it shows you a lot about yourself. It was a lot of people that, my truth, I will say certain things, even though I may not meant nothing by it. You don't know. You have to use discernment. And a lot of times I didn't do that. I wasn't mindful of somebody else's feelings, but wanted people to mind mine, and it was like that karmic hit me where it made me really, really reevaluate myself. I'm very unapologetic. And there's a lot of times that when it comes to my truth, let me put it that way, not saying I'm unapologetic towards anything. Like, I don't care about crapping on you. At least I'm giving you tissue to wipe that and it's off. It's not like that the type of situation, but I'm be unapologetically the real me. If you can't digest that real me and you want to step on it, I'm gonna hope it choke you. And it's like, well, I'm gonna let you choke on it. Me vibing higher and speaking my truth destroys your deception and lies. Take a seat because it's really about to get worse. I'm at that point in my life, and that's where God's letting be assertive, be very aggressive. There's a lot of things that don't want to see you soar. There's a lot of people that don't want to see you grow. There's a lot of time people are wanting you to play small because they feel like you're gonna outshine them. You're gonna have to understand. There's a lot of different things in your life where we try to be manipulated and controlled. Whatever is going to connect with you in that way, it connected with you for a reason. Allow yourself to really see it as that, everything is a sign. It's just up to you to be able to understand that, being able to feel it and being able to be receptive to it. And just allow yourself to say, what is the situation trying to teach me? What does it want me to learn about myself, learn about my path, learn about my strength, my power, my gifts, my ups, my downs, my highs, my lows? And it's just like when I went through different things and I had nobody there, and it brought me to the path of what I got now. It's like I'm a very powerful person. There's so many different people out there, very powerful. And a lot of times we'll play small because we don't want us saying that to be contradicting of being arrogant or being conceited or being a narcissist. We are all very powerful people. A lot of times you got to be put in this situation to recognize your power. You saying that, anytime I used to hear people saying, I can't stand a bragger. And I mean, nobody likes somebody who constantly want to wear something in their face. There's people that, I have this, when they know that you may lack something. They constantly want to do that. That's letting they're jealous of you about certain things and they want you to be able to know about that. Or there are certain things that's just not even personal with you, that they're just like that with everybody. I'll be watching Apple text all over the channel, and there'll be certain things I'm like, oh my God, that's so irritating. But there's a lot of times insecurity will flaunt and project towards some other people like, oh, I got this and you don't, like little kitty mind games and junk like that. But you have to understand when you are allowing yourself to be sure about yourself and knowing your power, because there will be different times that I may see a post and I'm like, hey, they hit hard and that was fierce. and I wouldn't post it because I felt like somebody would take it the wrong way. Real recognize real when fake get in the room. Sometimes that truth will hit you and it will make it feel like, people are so used to people playing foolery or being fake that when somebody come at you real, you think that's something, you have an issue with that. A lot of time I would hear stuff and that mess would hurt deep, but it was the truth that I had to respect. I'm like, damn, that was really, no, I'm not like that. I don't live in fear. Yeah, I do. I fear about what's going to come around the corner, or I felt that I was going to I wasn't going to be right for the situation, or I was fearing failure, not thinking, yeah, sometimes it's a good thing to fall. It's a good time to fail, because it's allowing you to see, okay, maybe it was because I was moving too fast, or I was counting my, putting all my eggs in a basket at one time and not doing it at one time to see. Because a lot of times you pile that mess in there, something gonna break. The leakage, it's like eggs are very messy, So it's allowing yourself to be sure of your power. A lot of times that's going to disturb a lot of people because it outweighs their facade or, whatever mask they got on. And that's okay. A lot of times, like, take notes. You see, I'm in my realness. And a lot of times people don't like that. Or it's just like, oh, they want to do this, I want to do that. I said, oh, so they're projecting you to see what you do to other people. And all of a sudden, they don't like hearing that. I'm grown. I do what I want to do. Everybody grown until the fact is it's time for them to be honest about something, tell the truth, apologize, or have an open line of communication. There's a lot of time people don't like that. You grown, but you still living in that little kid mentality. So I'll allow you to play on that playground. You be the oldest mofos out there playing tetherball with some daggone kids when you need to be over here maxing, relaxing with the grown folks that's all in that real vibe. They having a real picnic while you over here with them little immature situations. Go ahead, let them do it. It's okay. But they're in their vibe of weaknesses and they're comfortable there. You can't do that. That's the reason why it gets uncomfortable. A lot of times it's like, oh, it's unbearable. I can't take it, this and this and that. That mess is getting unbearable because you in a new vibration where it's wanting you to teach you more, make you learn more, know more about yourself, learn more about what you're not, getting comfortable with what you are and what's in store for you, allowing yourself to connect with that power, even if it irritates the next person that is comfortable with living a lie. That's okay. That is okay. You are intimidating, and a lot of times when you're intimidating, you get intimidated. A lot of times people are like, you trying to be loud. No, they're used to them playing small. When you project your light, it's because they got comfortable with them and other people dimming theirs. You allowing yourself to be sure of yourself when people are worried about other opinions and the thought about how they being seen to other people. They make a lie up for everybody to understand and for to be well light. I'd rather me project my truth out and have about a handful of people that recognize that. That's all right. Because you recognize that realness and appreciate it's like that person going somewhere. Let me connect with that person because they're going to show me exactly what I need to find out about myself and what I like about, and that is that thing where you see yourself, is the most thing you have to be loyal to yourself about, along with a lot of other things that involves you and your counter connection with yourself. You honor that, and a lot of times, somebody will want to pop off and say something, or do certain things that is really going to pull your chain. Because I'll be on that like, oh, this person really trying to catch that smoke. I'm about that life. I'm really about to show them, while I've been through some stuff. Don't let me sit up here and put that projection on you because it'll rock your world, not in the way you think it's going to be. People, I love, I'm 5'2". People want to underestimate me. I'm like, shoot, a toddler can catch you just like Jolly Green Giant. Don't think you big that you don't know how to fall. There's always a way to, get that Jolly Green Giant. A lot of people underestimate that mess, but it's okay. Allow them to underestimate you. Allow them to underestimate you, and it's okay. But you are being put on this path that really wants you to really get acquainted with your weaknesses, because that weakness is going to become your truth, and that truth is going to become your strength. And sometimes your strength end up overturning the other strengths that you already carry. This is trying to get you in complete alignment. I go through mine and I'm still learning. I'm still growing, still showing gratitude, allowing myself to be apologetic towards certain things, that I may have done, I may have said, forgiving myself for the things that I've held on to, allowing myself to ungrip my teeth, loosen my shoulders, unclench my fists on a lot of things where I'd be ready to throw blows at. I say, I'll take it to the streets, but I also leave you at the streets at the same time. But now it's at that time, I'm not going to let nothing that is going to place me in that vibe for it to take me out of a good vibe that I'm at. I'm not going to allow nobody to disturb my peace anymore. I've gotten to that point where I see people would do that, because that's where they don't like it when people are sure about themselves and say, you know what, from this day forth, I'm going to honor myself. And a lot of times you have to understand the devil don't want that for you. So he'll send the most people that'll be stating the confusion of their own weaknesses. They wear that mess like it's a new accessory. Like, ooh, girl, you got them daggone $1,000 shoes. It's called misconception. Or that jacket. It's called by Food, Lies, Smoke and Mirrors. Boy, that's the hottest thing right now. Nah, I'm good. I'll go naked in my truth. I'm good with that. You want to go ahead and be spending all that money for that? Those exact accessories gonna be that main thing that's gonna make you fall. I'm good. I'll have my truth tinted pumps for god daggone $2.99. I'll have my socks where it's like integrity. On my bond. Truth is my bond for like $5.99. I'm okay. Because my stuff gonna last for me. My stuff's gonna create something better for me. Everything is pricey. You don't need to be buying. It'd be too costly for you. So you have to be allowing yourself, when you're sure about your power. That's why I said, if you ain't coming out into, bad intentions, you be respectable, but you ain't gotta, if I say something and I'm meaning that from my heart, I'm not saying it to hurt nobody, but if you take offense of it, that's something you may need to recognize within yourself that you may be a trigger to, and it's okay. I'm in my truth, and I'm not going to water that down I'm not going to dilute myself for nobody. If you can't ingest that mess, you need to walk away from the bar. And you may be you may be that one that's a very lightweight. I'm allow you to be lightweight while I'm heavyweight on my truth. You want to be lightweight and be strong on that, that confusion of whatever lie projection. I'm allow you to do that. I'm going to stay stable in mine. I'm not going to allow myself to dishonor myself to make other people comfortable. No. I ain't gonna do that. You shouldn't either. But I hope you are able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. Much love to you. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Happy 2020. This is this new year for new insights, new gifts, new doors. Not every door is locked. Sometimes you got to be able to kick that motherfucker down, because it's unlocked for you. So allow yourself to take that chance on taking chances with yourself to make a better life for yourself. I leave my contact information in the description box below, up under the video. It's all about connection, spiritual connection, being able to help people further, their life purpose, or have a deeper understanding about that. A lot of people hit me up one-on-one. They have issues with, and they want me to be able to help them. And it's just like a learner-teacher situation. You're helping me as I help you, and vice versa. You're helping me. You're helping me as I help you. So it's just to be able to help people have a deeper understanding, or certain things that they may not be comfortable with, that they feel like it's better to talk in private, without judgment or anything like that. And I tell people, I don't judge anybody. The only thing that I have issues with, if you touching and hurting little kids and senior citizens, I don't got time for that misuse, for all those different things. Even though I may have quotes about saying a senior citizen and a toddler can have it, it's not all about, doing that. It's just all about when you put yourself in a situation, never throw shade if you can't throw hands, put it that way. And, I've always been that type of person, but, BS and jokes aside, but for real, it's just to be able to help you get towards a different perspective into your life. A lot of people connect with me because I'm a guide towards that. And I really am compassionate about what I do. I love interacting with a lot of people, being able to help them to help themselves, being able to show them the truth and the direction to go so they can further themselves. So, it's a blessing to be able to do what I do, because, I try my best to honor that with what I've been given to do. So, like I said, I people connect with me, and it's all about spiritual networking, to be able to give you that deeper understanding about different things that's going on in your life. You may not understand why it's taking place. So I try my best to be able to give you within myself that clarity that you truly deserve, because you really do deserve that. So, I leave that there. And there's also my link to my Spotify, podcasting. God dog, I'm getting stuck. Spotify podcasting that I also do as well, for different things. It's just motivational speaking on different things you may be struggling with. And now I'm starting to add my IG reels towards here too. Like I said, there's a lot of ones that, even though it's a minute, it doesn't fully go through all the way. So there's different people that are connected with me, and I'm like, hey, if you want to hear the whole thing that I said, just connect with me on Instagram. and you can hear it there. And as I'm gonna start back sharing my videos there as well, just to be able to have different platforms to be able to help you connect, because you never know, one of my videos might be something that you is like a go-to, if there's something you may be going through or whatever, because God makes sure I've been staying on this Heyoka video thing. I've been doing straight Heyoka videos, God, dog, for almost close to 3 years now. It's like, most person that do a lot of Heyoka, I'm like, shoot, God want me to stay on that purpose, so I can't question that. So let it do what it do. But I'm having Heyoka chat live support. It's not regular chat, but it's just support. It's just different things. I felt like chat is just when we just shoot the and just talk about different things. But I know but chat support is all about whatever you may be struggling with, even though they do that there, just be able to have solutions to the problems that you may be having. There's a lot of different things going around where we're going through intense changes. And a lot of times our vibration is friction, causing friction within the new vibration is trying to enter, and just being able to help you get on that alignment with yourself, because you deserve to have the best in life, but you have to be able to allow yourself to be open and prepared for that best to come through. So, I'll be having that at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And right now it's 3:20. So, it'll be in a few hours. So hopefully you'll be able to come in. I said 7:30. It's 7:45. I apologize. It's 7:45. So, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop a line. I would love to be able to get in touch, in touch with you, be able to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Whatever you're manifesting into your life is going to come so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. Knowing if you've been struggling, you've been feeling like you've been counted out. Trust me, God didn't forget you. Don't think that he did not fulfill the promises that he promised for you, because, better is on its way to your life. So it's going to come out. I'm making sure that I place that vibe towards your way. That is coming so much bigger than you ever imagined. Whatever blessings he's bringing into your life is going to bring you to your knees. Wherever you think it's expecting to come I'm going to pray that it comes sooner than you expected as well. So even through social distancing, make sure that you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You just never know. All those things to really take that person a long way while it's helping taking you as well. So much love to you. Hopefully to be able to connect with you tonight on chat support live and vibe. So much love to you. God bless. Namaste.